Hey, it's me. Those of you on DeviantArt know me as the Undying Nephilim. And beforehand, I just want to say I hate my voice, and I apologize to anyone else that might be annoyed by it. But, I decided to start making these little commentaries, and hopefully people will like them, and I will make more of them in the future. And for the first one, I decided to showcase a game I'm working on called Hyrule Total War, which is a Zelda fan game that I have been wanting to make for years, but I just have never had the skill to do so until now, so I finally decided to make it. So let's start up a game and we'll get right into it. Alright, so we will go to the Gerudo Desert because I am a big fan of the desert. I'd love to live out in the desert, and the Gerudo Desert is one of my favorite locations from the series, and we'll set the time period to all so we can have access to every unit from all time periods. And I believe I will play as the Kingdom of Hyrule, the Hylians, and I'll verse the Gerudo, because they're the only two factions that are done at the moment. There'll be more races in the future, like the Gorons and the Zora, but I'm not done with them yet. So we'll choose my starting army, and there are 5 incarnations of Princess Zelda you can choose as a hero unit, so I'll choose my favorite, the 5th. And I will add in some cavalry, some light cavalry. Yeah, there they are. And I will have some spearmen for anti-cavalry, and I'll just load up on infantry because I'm a big infantry guy. And then some crossbowmen for range support. And that's the maximum size my army can be, so screw it. I'll just have Ganondorf lead them. And he's quite tough, but it'll be fun. I'll have some Iron Knuckles because they're badass. And just give him some random troops. I don't really care. I'll just have some infantry and spearmen and more spearmen and some archers and some mounted archers because the Gerudo are really good with archery and cavalry. And for the heck of it, we'll just give them Nabooru also, because Nabooru is an awesome character from the series. So our armies are ready. Let's get this fight started. Alright, just a warning beforehand. I have the graphic settings on medium because my computer is old and it likes to lag, and since my army is maximum size right now, probably going to see quite a bit of lag when they clash each other, so just an apology beforehand if you can't stand lag. But yeah, I'm working to get Windows 7 and upgrade, so hopefully future commentaries will be lag free. Anyway, the match is starting up. We get a nice shot of my army of Hylians ready to tear apart some Gerudo. And before each fight, the general of your army gives a speech to motivate everyone, but since I don't have anyone doing voiceovers yet for these guys, he's not really saying anything. If you want to do voiceovers, though, please contact me. I'm in desperate need of voiceover work. But we'll just skip his speech now and set up my army. Now, if I know the Gerudo well, they are going to take their cavalry and charge right down the middle, so I'm going to have my crossbowmen use their special ability, which basically plants giant stakes in the ground, and if cavalry run into them, they die instantly, so that will force the Gerudo to try and go around them with their cavalry to flank my rear, so I'll have my own cavalry waiting for them on both sides. So I'll take my cavalry and put them on my left and right flanks, just in case the Gerudo decide to be smart. And I will put those guys in a group, and I'll also have my spearmen there, because spearmen are the anti-cavalry unit. They can take down horses pretty fast, and so I'll have my infantry just line up behind my crossbowmen, so if they decide to just charge with everything, I'll have my crossbowmen run past my soldiers, and then have my soldiers run up in the front to hack them apart. And for Princess Zelda's groups, we'll just have her in the back because I don't want to lose her. Let's take a look, see if I can find her in this mass. Yeah, there she is. Princess Zelda. Yeah, she looks awesome. Okay, so I think my forces are all set up. Let's start the fight. And it looks like the Gerudo spread their forces out. It looks like they have cavalry way on the right flank. I'm not sure why they did that. That's an interesting choice. There goes my crossbowmen loading up their bows. I like the Helium crossbowmen. They got these big shields on their back, and when they reload, they they basically duck and take cover so that they can't get hit by arrows. So they're, even though they lack range, they're pretty good. And yeah, they're charging in with their cavalry, and I think they just noticed the stakes there because I stopped in place. They're probably gonna come around soon to the left and the right and try to flank me. Oh, it looks like they sent their scouts out to locate the stakes, but their scouts are getting picked off by my crossbowmen, so they might not find them all. Let's see. Their cavalry is just hanging out there. I wonder what they're doing. Might be up to some tricky strategy. See, they got their archers all out in the front firing at me. Yeah, that's a sight I've always wanted to see. Just hundreds of Gerudo in army formation ready for battle. And this is what Zelda should be. It should just be an epic game, not a stupid little cartoon. Here's the Iron Knuckles. I love these guys. Hopefully my soldiers can take him out. Let's check up on Ganondorf. Yeah, there he is, right on the end there. Ganondorf will be quite a powerhouse if he decides to come into the fight. Now, I don't get what their cavalry is doing. It looks like they're trying to distract my crossbowmen, so I'm going to send my cavalry out to just attack theirs, and I'll do the same on my other flank. Really interesting strategy. And it looks like they're running away with their cavalry. That's... No, I don't think I've ever seen the AI do that before. Gerudo cavalry. Oh, they're stopping and fighting. That's interesting, even though my cavalry outnumbers them. Interesting. Oh, I see what they did. They lured all my cavalry away so that they could just charge their forces down the middle without getting trampled. That's pretty clever. Yeah, the AI does some... Sometimes the AI will do some smart things, and sometimes it'll just be brain dead. Usually the AI is best when the army sizes are at maximum. But, yeah. Oh yeah, their Iron Knuckles are charging. They're just going to plow right through my soldiers when they get there, so this should be a pretty crazy fight. I'll get my infantry to march up to the front while my crossbowmen get to the back. So let's check up on these Iron Knuckles, see how much damage they do in their charge. Here they come. And yeah, they just swing their axes and everyone goes flying everywhere, just like in Ocarina of Time. So they're just gonna cut a swath through my ranks. So yeah, the AI did something pretty clever. Now it looks like my cavalry is just getting picked off by their archers, which they left in the back. Let's get Princess Zelda to a more safe location. I don't want her getting killed so early. Yeah, that was wow. They decimated my cavalry. They basically lured them off on my flanks, and then their archers picked them off while their army charged. I've never seen the AI do that before. And now they're just coming in with their cavalry, and they're just gonna trample over all my soldiers on my flanks. So this is already not looking too good for me. Hopefully I can turn the tide without any cavalry. Let's see what's going on. I have one little group of cavalry left behind Zelda, so I'll have them protect her flank, because it looks like the Gerudo are coming up on the left. And they're trying to come up on the right, but it looks like my spearmen stopped them, thankfully. Yeah, they're running away now.